Welcome to Bluegrass 101. Tonight we are doing a song. It was written by Sonny. I gotta get my. I can't see you very well. Throckmorton. He's written over 1,000 songs. He's written for the Oak Ridge Boys and George Strait. At least one of his songs has appeared in the country charts almost every week between 1976 and 1980. So a very, very prolific songwriter. He wrote this song. It was recorded by Roy Drusky in 1974, but Dave and Sugar recorded the song in 1977, and it went to #2 on the Billboard charts. Now, a year later, the Bluegrass Cardinals would take this song and convert it into bluegrass. I'll do a little bit of the style, like, so the way that Dave and Sugar sang this song would be, I made it in loving you, done got deeper than I wanted to. So, not bluegrass at all, except for that little G run that I added, and they didn't have that in the original song. I don't know why. But the Bluegrass Cardinals would record this song. And the Bluegrass Cardinals, Don Parmley was the banjo player, and he started playing with Chris Hillman as a teenager in the band called the Hillmen. It had Vern Gosden, country singer, on vocals, and they were a very, very young bluegrass band. Don Parmley would form the Bluegrass Cardinals, this amazing group in the California region, with his son, David Parmley, on vocals, really, really high vocals. And they would really be innovative in regards to bringing this amazing, polished harmony to bluegrass. They would do a lot of 3- and 4-part harmony. They were one of the first bluegrass bands to always include an a cappella song in their set. And they would eventually move to Virginia, but they started in California. And they would be a huge influence on like Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. And a lot of those new wave of bands, the Nashville bands, Blue Highway, Lost and Found, all of those bands would learn a lot from, in my opinion, Bluegrass Cardinals. So let's learn this song. We're doing it in the key of A. And if you have the lyric sheet that I have, I am a little wrong in the chords. So we'll talk about how they do the chords in this song, and we'll correct it. Okay, want to hear that backbeat, even though it is a kind of popish song. They did it in bluegrass, so boom, chick, boom, chick. I'm knee-deep in loving you, I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. I thought I'd wade your water just enough to cool me down, wet my feet and find my way back to some higher ground. But I keep on getting deeper, and there's just one way to go. Too late I find I'm caught up in your undertow, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you, I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Everybody's saying you're not staying kind. Ain't it like a natural food? Think you will this time. It's just too late for changing, feeling down in me. It's standing here with more than just sand on my feet. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. No. Does this weird little ending of going to the A minor. Okay, I got to get my head out of the Dave and Sugar version and into the Bluegrass Cardinal bluegrass version. Okay, done. So some really, really cool things that they're doing in this song. So let's talk about, first off, what David Parmley, the lead singer, is doing. So he's going, I'm knee deep in loving you. So he's pitching up, knee deep in loving you. He's pitching up on in loving, and then you is 2 syllables and 2 notes. Knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. 2 is also 2 notes, but very, very subtly. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. Through is 1 note. Through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. And you is definitely 2. So he does you, 2 notes on the very first line, 2, a subtle 2 notes, through on the 3rd line, 1 solid note, and you on the 2nd line, 2 distinct notes. Knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. If anything on through, there's a little bit of a scoop. Drown me before I'm through. Yeah, Jenny Lester just posted, oh my God, that's even high for me. Yes, it is very high, but I have to kind of do it this high because the stack on it in the harmony is low and lower. We'll get into that when we're doing the harmony. Let's still focus on, Jenny, it's so great to see you. I want to play with you, play music with you. Let's go back. Okay, so I thought I'd wager water just enough to cool me down. Wet my feet and find my way to some higher ground. So he goes to the 4 chord before going to the 1 chord. Thought I'd wager water just enough to cool me down. Wet my feet and find my way to some higher ground. Keep on getting deeper, there's just one way to go. Too late to find I'm caught up in your undertow. So remember that 4 chord back into the 1 chord. And then it's back into the chorus. Now the second time that David Parmley does this chorus, he does it slightly different. I'm knee deep in loving you, and I got deeper. On deeper, he's doing this little hitchy-do. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. He does that on the second time that he does the chorus, and he does it again on the repeat on the second time of the chorus. Like the way it ends is a double chorus. So the last time he does it, he does that deeper than I wanted to. So lots and lots of subtle little nuances in this song that really, really make it interesting. Now, you don't have to do all of those things. I'm just pointing these out so that when you're listening to it, you can kind of train your ear to hear all these little subtle movements. Now, I'm not even getting into the harmony, because the harmony is different too, and the baritone is doing different things, and the tenor is doing slightly different things, and it makes it sound like everybody's doing these movements, but it's not. It's only typically one that's doing these subtle movements. I'll get into it. Let's go through the song one more time before we start getting into the harmony. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. I thought I'd wade your water just enough to cool me down, wet my feet and find my way to some higher ground. But I keep on getting deeper, and just one way to go. Too late to find I'm caught up in your undertow. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Solo. Everybody's saying you're not the staying kind. Ain't it like a natural fool to think you will this time? It's too late for changing this feeling down in me. I'm standing here with more than just sand on my feet. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Solo. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Okay, so that is the entire song. Now, one more thing before I go into the harmonies. This song is so important to not chop any of your notes off. Give those notes the time that it deserves. So, I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Even in between the lines, typically what people do is they'll do a line, then a breath, line, and a breath. The lead singer, Don Parmley, is not always doing that. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. So he's holding the U into I done, which is a great, great phrasing. Knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. So I'm doing a breath after deeper instead of a breath after you, which connects those lines a lot more. And when you add the harmony, it makes them much more filling filling those sounds and also creates that really nice blend. So let's talk about the harmonies. This stack, because David Parmley is way up in the air singing, instead of putting a tenor above them, the tenor is going to be an octave below. So the next vocal range that is within the lead is actually the baritone, which is below it. So if, and they come in on beat 1 of every line in the chorus. So they skip out knee deep in loving you. Yeah. So they're starting on the 5th of the chord. Knee deep. You want to be starting on the C sharp in this case. Knee deep in loving you, loving you. Deeper. So he's not doing a dun got deep. He's coming in on deeper. Knee deep in loving you, deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. So remember how I said the lead is holding through? Well, the baritone is changing notes. So drown me before I'm through. So he's holding on to this. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in loving you. So let's do, I'll sing the baritone all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee deep in loving you, deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in loving you. Forgot that it goes back to that one chord there on the end. So because he's on that on the one chord, that's the vocal progression that the baritone has to do. Knee deep in loving you. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee deep in loving you, deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in loving you. If I remember the chord progression right, then strangely enough, I can sing the notes correctly. Okay, what I'm going to do is on the program Audacity, I'm going to record the lead so you can hear what the baritone sounds like against that. And also this gives you an opportunity to practice either the lead or the baritone. Or if you're really gutsy, try doing the tenor before I teach it. Okay, 1. This is lead. 3, 4. I'm knee deep in loving you. Done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. 'Cause I'm knee deep in loving you. Okay, so let's crank the volume up and let us lay down. Let's hear what that tenor sounds like against it. Okay, 1. Baritone. This is lead. 3, 4. I'm knee deep in loving you. Done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. in loving you. And that's why we practice, because I can figure it out. Knee deep in loving you. To remember that part. Before through, I'm knee deep in loving you. That sounds right when I get it right. Okay, let's do her one more time. See if I can recall it correctly. This is lead. 3. And I'm coming in on knee. I'm knee deep in loving you. And I got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. You know what? Let's do that one more time and let's see if I can get it torqued in correctly. Okay. Starting note is baritone. 3. I'm knee deep in loving you, and I got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. Okay, good enough for now. I would want to practice that over and over and over again until I got it exactly correct. But let's record that and hear what it sounds. Okay, 1. This is lead. 3. I'm knee deep in loving you. Done got deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. Okay, so that is the tenor, but these guys were famous for their 3-part harmonies. So what we have to do is we have to add that. Okay, 1. This is lead. 3. So what we have to do is add the low tenor. So if you are a very high voice, whether you're male or female, if you're a really high voice, you can try the high tenor, but most people, they're human. Kidding. Most people with their voice will just be naturally a low tenor in this song. So this note is taken E, and this note is taken E. All we need to fill out the chord is this note, the root. Knee deep in loving you, done got deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in loving you. Now, there is one little shift that the lead can do, or the low tenor, because the lead gets to do some cool shifts, the baritone gets to do a cool shift. Well, the tenor gets to do a cool shift that the other people aren't doing either. Knee deep in loving you, deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in loving you. Now I can't remember where it is. That's okay. We won't add it right now. Let's listen to just the lead with the low tenor. Okay, remember that. This is lead. 3. I'm knee deep in loving you. Done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. That is not always the easiest thing to do when you don't have, there's a big vocal discrepancy between the lead and the low tenor, there is this space that really, really wants to be filled. So let's fill it, and let's add, and hear what it sounds. So now you're going to hear 3 parts. This is lead. 3. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. Knee deep. That's the note. Knee deep in loving you. You can add that note to it. Let's hear what that sounds like. It might drown me before I'm through. I'm knee deep in loving you. Knee deep in loving you. Something like that. Stop fooling around. Okay, one more time. That's the note that I want to start on. I'm knee deep in loving you. I done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. 'Cause I'm knee deep in loving you. There's some weird intervals there. That you goes a lot. It's not, I don't quite have it. One more time. And again, the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to tighten up my vocals, trying to get them exactly in tune. Also, if you're singing out there, it gives you an opportunity maybe to try the baritone if you haven't tried the baritone, or the lead if you're just sitting there and waiting for me to get to the cool instrumental breaks. This is a good opportunity for you to try singing maybe for the first time and hear what it sounds. Okay, 1. This is lead. 3. I'm knee deep in loving you. Done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. 'Cause I'm knee deep in loving you. There we go, much closer. And as I hold that out, that blend really, really occurs. So that's great for me, but what about you guys out there? Well, if you're singing lead, I want you to be able to have that opportunity to sing lead with some harmony behind you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the full song. Remember, that's how it ends. It's the B minor, and then the A, E, and then G, A. So what we're going to do is it starts out with a full break. I'm just trying to remember if it's the verse or the chorus that they do the instrumentals on. They do breaks on the chorus. They're doing a break over the top of the chorus. So we're going to do the chorus chord structure for the breaks, and starts off with a break, then goes right into the 3-part harmony chorus, then the verse, then chorus, then a break, verse, chorus, break, chorus. Now, don't worry too much about that because I'm going to be giving you some subtle cues into that. But then I will die out and allow you guys to sing the lead. I will only be singing the low baritone this round and providing some guitar backup so that you guys can do some wicked instrumental breaks that I know you're doing out there. So let's start this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instrumental break. Okay. I think I started the chorus break, and then for the instrumental breaks, I actually did the verses. I think that's what they do. So we have a rhythm guitar, and we have a tenor, a low baritone. But as I said, we are a three-part harmony, teaching three-part harmonies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some banjo to this. I'll take the first break. I'm not sure if I leave enough time in there. That's okay. Me deep, and I'm going to add the low tenor to this. So if you want to practice the low tenor, you can sing along with me. If you want to practice the baritone, sing along to the guitar player that's going to be slightly out of key above me, or you can sing the lead and fill in the full three-part harmony, whatever you want to do. And remember, take those instrumental breaks as you're playing your instrument. I'm going to add a second track here. I am using a program called Audacity. It is a wonderful program that's free. Download it. And you can do multiple tracks. You can slow instrument music down because you can import MP3s into it. I use it all the time. Okay. Start this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Deep, deep in loving deeper than I wanted to. Drown me before I'm through. Knee deep in love with you. Merle Haggard. Not the tightest ending on there, mucked up a little bit, but that's okay. What a more, and again, this is why we practice so much, is to get all of those little intricacies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to tune down that banjo a hair. It's a little bit loud, shockingly. We have banjo, we have guitar, we have the lead. No, we're missing the lead. So let's add the lead in just for fun and some mandolin. Let's see if I can get this down. Okay, so this is a really good opportunity, again, to try something that you haven't tried before. So if you're just sitting there and playing along, maybe try singing along. If you've been singing the lead, try singing the baritone or the low tenor or even the high tenor. If you've been singing the tenor, maybe switch to baritone or switch to lead. So the part that I will be singing right now is the lead. And I'll be doing a little bit of mandolin chuck behind it. So let's 1, 2, crank it up. 3, 4. I'm deep in loving you. It done got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through. So I'm deep in loving you. I thought I'd wade your water just enough to cool me down. Wet my feet and find my way to some higher ground. Better keep on getting deeper, there's just one way to go. Too late to find I'm caught up in your undertow. I'm knee-deep in loving you, and I got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee-deep in loving you. Smell great. Saying you're not the staying kind. Ain't it like a natural fool to think you will this time? It's too late for changing this feeling down in me. I'm standing here with more than just sand on my feet. I'm knee-deep in loving you, and I got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee-deep in loving you. You smell great. I'm knee-deep in loving you, and I got deeper than I wanted to. It might drown me before I'm through, 'cause I'm knee-deep in loving you. So that is Knee Deep in Lovin' You, the version by the Bluegrass Cardinals. And honestly, go and seek out the entire catalog. of the Bluegrass Cardinals. Don Parmley's banjo is incredible, and David Parmley's voice is just something to die for. But the blends that they got together in their 3-part harmony and their 4-part harmony and their a cappella is just something that it was groundbreaking at the time and is still incredible to listen to. Thank you folks so much for tuning into Bluegrass 101. Hope you got something out of it. Hoping everybody goes out and gets vaccinated, and we can kind of go back to normal life, or as normal as bluegrass music gets. I'm missing y'all and missing playing with you so much. And everybody take care. Be safe out there. Keep your hands in your pick and clean. And I miss and love you all. And see you soon. Okay? Bye. And of course, I am here every Wednesday doing Bluegrass 101. See you later.